So if we're able to get price to push back up, I think the entry would be here. You got a 579 pips minimum on the table. I know somebody would say, oh, that's a tight stop loss that you got. Yeah, it is. But I'm willing to risk 25 pips, 30 pips in order to make 575. It's at 579. A prime potential opportunity. I say potential because we don't predict the market. We just react to what it gives us. And looking at past behavior, I see a potential big opportunity on EURAUD. So I wanted to go ahead and make a video for you all and hopefully shed some light on this pair. So again, I'm using Smart Trader. I really like the platform. It makes marking up charts a lot easier and just provide some different tools to offer some confirmation for you as you go through and mark up your charts. All right. And so what I'm doing, if you're new to the channel, I'm doing a multiple time frame analysis. And what that basically means is I go to each time frame and I identify key levels where price has the potential to reverse. And so if you want the details of specifically what I'm looking for, make sure you sign up for the mini course. But I'm looking for those key levels, right? So I start off on the monthly. I find those levels and I mark them off with this horizontal line tool. And now one of the things that I do like about Smart Trader is the smart support, smart resistance. It just makes marking up the chart a lot easier than what it probably is in any other platform that you're using. Before this, I was a TradingView girl all day, but being a heavily based fib trader, this is like a no-brainer for me, right? So I am just checking. I'm going over to the Smart Toolbox and just making sure that I've identified all of my key levels on each time frame, and I just work my way down from the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour is the lowest that I'll go. I really don't need much more information than that. I am historically a swing trader, but noticing that I may be changing to an intraday trader. So my setups typically come off the 4 hour or the daily. And so there we go. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see if this picks this up. Yeah, I added one too many. So I'm going to get rid of that. Now I use the smart support, smart resistance. This basically just checks the checks what you've put on, right? Or it can be just tell you where to go. I like to use it more so as a means to check, because you never know what could happen. You know, one day Smart Trader could be down and you got to go into TradingView and mark this stuff up manually. So I just like to do it by hand myself and then just use it as a tool to check my work. And so now I'm on the 4 hour and I'm just going through same thing, marking the chart, identifying key levels of support and resistance. And that is it, right? Let me move this up just a little. That is it. And I'm just going to check, make sure that I got all my levels. I do. So let me turn this off. Let me get this. And let me get this. And then let's check it. We're good. All right, cool. Okay, so now that I've done that, I want to go back to the monthly and I just want to see where I fall in my fib. Ooh, I can't talk fib sequence. So ultimately, if I'm looking for sales, the down target is down here. And I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to take it down to the weekly. And so I just work my way through the time frames. If I'm looking for buys, then the up target is that way. But I'm not interested. Let me go back. Right now, I'm not interested in buys. Let me delete this. I'm gonna go down to the daily. What I want to see is if we've hit a D extension to the upside, and then see where we are active. All right, so this is the active fib. I got an A low off a monthly support, a B high, a shallow pullback, less than 38.2, something that created a daily support, and then it looks like price stalled out at the weekly and the monthly, and now it looks like price may be trying to work its way down. Now, I told you I'm getting better at identifying these patterns with my naked eye. So I'm just going to mark off, because I know that when we have this set up, we typically see price, like theoretically, this should hit, like price pull back to a red level, so it should hit a red extension. But you got monthly, weekly, 4-hour resistance in here. And so typically we see price come back for a deeper retracement and then try to make its way up to finish out the sequence. So I know it's probably, if it's a sale, it's probably coming to this level first and then making its way down. Can y'all tell I'm tired? Can you hear it in my voice? Okay. So I'm gonna go up here to my patterns. Like, I don't use this often. I just like to show what features are available so that you guys know, and if you want to pursue them and if you want to take a look at them, you have the opportunity to do so. And actually, I want to start this over. So let's delete this. So what I thought I saw was a potential crown. And that's basically that setup that we talk about with the shallow retracement. And it's just one of the formations in it. And so what you can do with the tool is just draw out the potential play, right? You could draw out what you think you're seeing. And I know that I trade at least to this level right here when I have this type of setup. And this for me is just added confirmation of what I think I see. Now, again, this is in like the patterns. They have head and shoulders, ABC. Like, I really don't use all of these. I will pull out the crown. I don't use head and shoulders, but I will try to pull out the crown as it fits directly into the strategy that I use. And so I'm going to delete this. And what I'm going to do now is I want to complete drawing out how I would look for a potential setup on this, right? So let me first put my fib up. We had so we haven't hit an extension on the daily yet. Let me go down to the 4. Ooh, when was this? Beginning first week of May. I didn't get into this. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah. So look at this. So you have, what I'm looking at is the active fib, like for the movement to the down. So the trend right now is down, right? For the longest time it's been to the upside, but the trend clearly is down now at this point. So we have an A high, a B low. We have a 618 pullback, which also formed a 4-hour resistance. And if we look left, this was a point of structure at one point. And so again, theoretically, because price hit a red extension, theoretically, it should hit the red D extension. And you'll notice that this lines up directly with, on our higher time frame, that pullback level that price needs to make a deeper retracement before trying to go up and break these levels of resistance of weekly, monthly. And so my thought is that there's a potential sell opportunity on the table for this pair. And what I would be looking for, let me delete this. So because I'm looking off of this leg, and actually let me do it the right way. I was about to shortcut, but I'm gonna do it the right way. So I'm gonna go from a low to my there, and then I'm gonna go from here to here. That's the big picture, right? But if I'm looking for an immediate entry, what I want to do, I'm just going to zoom in. I want to see price break trend lines immediately, right? So I'm going to go from my low. Then I may have to break it down to the, I don't think that's right. I may have to break it down to the 1 hour, which I am. So let me fix this. Somebody commented and said, like, why you don't post real time execution? One, I work a job, so I'm not on the charts all day, every day. And two, if you lay it out plain enough, you'll see it before it even happens. Let me see. Like, you slice and dice it, it's all good. What am I missing? Oh, I'm trying to throw this on here. Y'all, it's too late. I shouldn't be making another video. Let me zoom in. It keeps wanting to go. Let me see. I may have this wrong. I very well may have the trend lines wrong. It won't give it to me. Let me see if I go down to the 15. Let's see if it'll give it to me there. Yes. Okay. So what I was looking for was an inner trend line. And so I drew it, but I wanted to double check it to make sure that the system was picking up what I was getting. And so the way that I would look to play this, let me go back up to the hour. And I'm going to zoom in so you see that portion only, not those bigger term trend lines, because this is irrelevant. The bigger terms, like if you had already been in the sale, that would have been relevant. But right now, let me even see if I could change the visual order. So we'll get rid of that. I'm going to throw my fib on here. We got A, B. So we need a break. So price is coming to, well, it should be coming to, based off of this analysis, based on the trend line break, based on the higher time frame, that it should be coming to this 4 hour level of support. And then find an entry. I'm wondering, is there a way in now? Let me see. I'm going to go down to the lower time frame. I missed it. I'm mad I missed it. So this was the initial A, B, 618. So what we could potentially get, or what I'll look for, but I don't think so. Let me see where this puts us. I think this puts us past. Let's see. Oh, no, it doesn't. It takes us to the 618. I don't know if we'll get it, but what I was trying to see was this green line in line or past. Was it actually the 786, but it's still in line with the 618. And so the green line on the lower time frame is the D extension to the upside for the move that we're seeing right now, should price make its way back up. So if we can get price to come test the backside of this trend line, it may or may not, then I would be looking for an entry at that point and then ride that thing. Yeah, like this is I think it's a 600 pip trade opportunity. The way that I would draw my stop would be based off of Ooh. And I gotta go up some time frames to get what I'm looking for. So this gonna look crazy. I think the setup was on the daily. Yeah, this is gonna look crazy on the daily. Real tiny. So let me stretch this out. Make it look like a little something. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'll put it just above the 4-hour resistance. And I think that this potentially is a move. That's my thought. That would complete. Can I get in? Lord. That would complete the potential crown that I see. And so what I'm seeing though is the potential for 579 pips on the table for this opportunity. And then you're risking small, but that's if we get that move back up. I don't know that we will. If not, I'll just have to find a different place to enter. But this is like one of the ones that I would set and forget. Like the move to the left and the same amount of pips or similar amount of pips took 11 days. Like I would set a position and I would just let it go and let it hit TP. So if we're able to get price to push back up, I think the entry would be here. You got a 579 pips minimum on the table. I know somebody would say, oh, that's a tight stop loss that you got. Yeah, it is. But I'm willing to risk 25 pips, 30 pips in order to make 575. What's that? 579. So 579 pips on the table with a risk of 25 pips. I think that's a good play all day. Let me know what y'all think about EURAUD. I'd be curious to see what your opinion is on it, how you think it will play out. Just keep in mind, too, that before we can get down to this bigger move here, right, we still got to pass these daily support levels, too. Okay? So potential take profits could be daily support 1, daily support 2, daily support 3. If you're feeling, lucky and you want to let it ride. Just move your stop in the profit or just close out part of the position as you're taking the trade down. But those are my thoughts at 7:44 on Memorial Day weekend on EURAUD. I'll be watching this one close. I'm going to figure out how to get into this because I think it's a great opportunity. All right. My name is Kaci. Again, I try to put out videos consistently. Usually they're on Sundays, but because this is a holiday weekend and I'll be celebrating, I wanted to get something out today. So I'll see y'all soon and be safe and I'll talk to y'all